I finally released my Patreon page. Links in the description. Check it out. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Prodigy here, back again with another video. Now I got some good questions for you. Do you have a job? I've just acquired a job. I gotta go do it. Hang on. Duty calls. I'll be right back. Now, back at what I was trying to say. Do you have a job?
Hey, where you going?
To my job!
You have a job?
Why wouldn't I? I'm not some lazy, inconsiderate
Fool!
Do you have at least 5,000 gems? Well, with all this, you can buy yourself all the happiness you need in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show you the special strategy I use to get amazing luck on my pack openings. Look at, for example, the best luck I've ever gotten on any box using this new strategy that I'm going to show you. Check out my pro stratagem. Boom. What if I told you I only reset this box the equivalent of once if you count the giant whales who go through the box the entire time? What if I told you I hit that reset button once, ended up with 3 Sky Iris, 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, 3 Gold Gadget, and 3 Silver Gadget, whilst avoiding trash like this freaking Synchro monster, black, what even is this? Like, with all this, with all this knowledge I'm gonna give you, you're gonna be able to have amazing luck like me, and make yourself look like Rain Man, and get all the pussy you want. Because I guess that's what women like, Rain Men who know how to f the odds with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links RNG generator. RNG stands for random number generator, and I said RNG generator, so what I said equivalated to random number generator, but who cares? It's like people who say RIP in peace, but let's not talk about that anymore, okay? I'm sorry, this freaking cocaine's one hell of a drug. Okay, no, but here, we have the new box, Chaotic Soldier, well known for Book of Moon. Do you want this card and other cards that you may have a choice for? Like, maybe you want this Bryonic fellow, maybe you want Odd Eyes Unicorn, maybe you want triple Blackluster Super Soldier Boy. Like, maybe you want that. Like, I wanted a few copies, and I'll show you how I'm gonna be able to acquire this in the next couple of minutes. Now, pro tip number 1, or should I say Prodigy tip number 1, your mind must be a steel Cage of Nightmares. You know that card? I think I butchered the name, but it has to be that. Your brain needs to be a chastity belt when it comes to Konami's mind reader waves. Like, how many times have you seen someone say, "Oh, I want to get triple Adusted Gold," and then you go ahead and then Konami's like, "Oh, so you want triple Adusted Gold? Well, let me go ahead and make you spend every one of your gems, buckaroo."
Okay, this is him. Are you kidding me? Guys, the second copy of Ebon Illusion Magician and Adusted Gold are in the last 2 packs. Let's see, actually, I wanted to see which is the last Ultra Rare or Super Rare of the box. I want to see it, and we're gonna actually know right now. I can't believe it. Adusted Gold is the last. It's in the last box. In the last pack, sorry. In the last one.
Yeah, so that's why. You need to make it feel like, I don't care how dirty you sound saying, "I want triple copies of Blizzard." You see, saying that, and even thinking that, believing in my soul that I wanted triple Blizzard, made it so that it literally gave me Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon, and Sky Rise one after the other. And I even have the cards here to prove it. As you can see, I've acquired only 1 Blizzard, 3 Sky Iris, and that's because literally what I did when I went into Pendulum Genesis is that I said, what I really want is Blizzard, I want Adusted Golds, and I would really like to complete my playset for Super Heavy Samurai, so I really want the Stealth Ninja because I really don't care about Big Ben K. And when you screw with Konami's mind that much, you manage to get yourself the perfect combo of cards where Konami just doesn't know what to give you, and you reset before they catch on to your plans. You see what I'm saying? Because, as you can see, I've acquired only 1 Ben K, which is enough, let's be honest. And I've acquired other cards, like this Mayo Senju Daibok at 3 copies. That's because I got one my first run through, going for Sky Iris. I hit reset immediately, and then by the time I go through my next box run through, when I hit reset, I'm pretty much well set to acquire another Sky Iris, another Odd Eyes, another anything else I may have wanted, and pick up some other things along the way. So along with keeping your mind a steel cage of mental fortitude, you need the second step. Prodigy tip number 2. And this is where the skill comes in. You need to determine when the optimal reset is. You can get something on your 3rd pull, or even your 10th pull, and if it's a UR, even something that you think is not bad, you should determine if that's actually a good idea to reset. And also, one thing that screwed me over when I was going for Mystical Space Typhoon, so I can complete my Destiny Hero deck and trounce everybody on ladder, I'm gonna go hit there to prove it. 19th card, 19th pack, rather. That's where my MST was. At the very bottom, I got the Rika spells. I got freaking Gigabyte before I got my Mystical Space Typhoon. And here is where my new implementation of this strategy comes into play. If you want a card in specific, right? Like, for example, if I want a Mystical Space Typhoon, and if there's other stuff in this box that I may want, like Tech Genus, freaking reset if you don't get it halfway through. Besides, what do we all want? We want to get it before halfway through. You're wasting your gems if you keep digging. Think about this. Like, for a second, think about this. Say if your Mystical Space Typhoon is the last freaking pack, right? Which I thought was actually going to be the case for me, because it was a contest between Mystical Space Typhoon and Gigabyte for the last SRUR of this box. I was freaking gray/cursed for it to be Mystical Space Typhoon before Gigabyte, but it was Mystical Space Typhoon after everything else. I got everything else before I got my Mystical Space Typhoon. Now, back to what I was saying. I was on pack 120. I had already acquired a Screw Serpent and a Drillfish and other SRs. I got like one of the Star Guardian. And the optimal move for me would have been to freaking set, but no, I didn't, because it was at the bottom, so I ended up spending like 7,000 gems to freaking get down to that point. But if I reset, I could have picked up possibly an extra Drillfish, possibly an extra Star Guardian, possibly an extra Screw Serpent, and also Mystical Space Typhoon along the way. You see, you're wasting money. You're wasting money/gems if you just try to fight fate, right? And this can be very hard, because you always have that gambler mentality. The next one, the freaking next one, the freaking next one. But when is the next one? Freaking never. That's when. It's never there. You're lucky if it's actually there. You may as well just play it safe, man. Like, this is what I mean. You have to determine if this box has stuff you want, then you can reset. And as you're trying to get that one staple, that one card you feel will be good in the future, you can not only acquire that on your second run through, and possibly more efficiently than trying to go all the way to the bottom of the barrel, wasting 3k to 5k gems trying, you can instead just reset and try to pick it up along the way, along with stuff you've already acquired. But this is where you need to make a decision. You can't just get the freaking gachi gon tetsu, ga. That's okay to not reset, because you don't want that card. So just continue, keep digging, see what you get. Depending on what you get, reset the freaking box. Especially if there's a single card in the box that you want. If you're more than half, just reset. You're gonna save gems. Mathematically, you will save gems. And if you don't, well, you're probably just cursed, my friend. But really, I was, for Mystical Space Typhoon to be 18 packs from the bottom. Okay, I'm starting to get upset again. Let's just go back to this Chaotic Soldier box now. And I'm gonna employ these exact strategies I told you. And I actually pre-recorded this footage, but I will chime in with what I was thinking, and you'll be able to see me trying to acquire. Now, I did employ these steps beforehand, because I can't record this live. Konami will listen, and it will screw with my RNG. So, the cards that I wanted were the Super Soldier. I didn't care how many I got, like 1 was enough. I wanted 2 to 3 Book of Moons, right? And I think Necroz would be cool. So that's my thing. And also, if I pick up an Odd Eyes Unicorn, fantastic. I don't care. So that was what I really wanted. But before I started saying, I want the Ignites. I want to get every single one of the Ignites. I think they'll be awesome. Ignites are pretty funny. They're a bunch of scale 3s and 7s. Like, they're super hilarious. They're all normal pendulums. So I said that, and I also said, I think I want the Necros cards. And then I started talking about how I think Necros is cool, how I think it's going to be tier 0, as if I was streaming, even though I wasn't. I was literally just in a room with my sister, just talking about the box. So that's what I really wanted, and as I went through, these are the results. With Prodigy's applied tips of number 1 being a mental steel fortitude, and 2, using the strategic reset strategy. Now, you'll be able to see how much I spent to acquire what I did. On the thumbnail, I'm sure I'll clickbait the hell out of it. And you'll be able to see what I did, how I did it, the decisions I made, and hopefully you can use these and acquire godlike cards along your way, my friend. I know it's hard to accumulate gems, and I know that you don't want to spend too much money, but I spent only the first 3 deals, which is less than $25, so, like, that's why in the beginning I was asking, can you mow a lawn? Do you have a job? You know, even if you're on a strict budget, just don't eat for a day. You're fine. Just make yourself a grilled cheese sandwich. You know, Chumley style. I want the grilled cheese. Okay, shut up, me. Shut up. Start the pack opening. Let's go! Now, while past Prodigy opens up his packs like a little scrub, I must mention that he does them one by one. And the reason why am I referring to myself in the third person? Okay, yeah, but I like to open them one at a time. This is so I can micromanage my resets for, you know, Prodigy Step 2. I will open one at a time to try to get the optimal results. But of course, you can go 10 at a time if that's what you want. Okay, now, voice over me coming back in again to say, at this point, I was actually getting very nervous, because I had spent, at this point, already 1.5k gems, just about, and I had gotten no ultra rares, no super rares. That's just bad luck, and I was actually thinking of doing a reset, because I honestly thought my luck was just going to be bad on this one, but I decided not to, and that it would be a waste, because if I just reset after acquiring no SRURs, then it would just be a waste of 1.5k gems. So I just kept pushing on, and when I finally got my first SR, it was this Necros monster, which, again, not my priority, but if I go on further and acquire something I like, I can reset, and if I think Necros can be good, like actually good, I am poised to get 2 to 3 of these if I plan to go even deeper in the second box opening. These are just things you need to consider as you go through this. This incorporates all into Prodigy step number 2, when to reset. You got to keep all this in mind. And then second SR, the only synchro in this box, it was the Tatsunoko. Again, not my priority, but if there's a cool combo with it, I freaking have it. So, push on. Boom! Again, I didn't mention this one. I didn't want Konami to know I mentioned this one. I actually wanted this one as well. I didn't care if I got it or not, but if I did, hells yeah. This is for my freaking Blue Eyes deck, and any other deck that can incorporate it. This is good. And so with this, I just kept on. The me in the video is actually really panicking because he doesn't want to... And boom! It was the Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier. That was good, because I wanted 1 to 2 of these. This is good. So, Konami now has $2 more in their bank account. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm sure they're happy to get every penny. But now, I got the Odd Eyes Unicorn. And like I said, if I got it, that's freaking fantastic, because it's pretty good with the Performapal Odd Eyes deck. And now the best part, confirmed SR, and it's the Bujinki Amaterasu. And I guess that's okay, but it's kind of a scam to me. For me, anyway. And now, since I felt a little discouraged at this point from the last couple of pulls, I went ahead and threw another $6 at the game. You know, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, like, I worked an hour. You know, I get more money in an hour than I spent just now before you. So that's okay, for me anyway. Of course, if you have a tight budget, spend accordingly. But on this way, I'm getting, you know, just some regular fodder, and I got a good card. It is the Gishki monster, which is okay. I don't think I have Gishki cards. And also, yeah, I got my first Korea Sheen. I thought that was hilarious. Dadgummit. that freaking gummit. I have 300 dragons, so I have a really good Joey Wheeler deck going on. And now, if you're a true sadist when it comes to watching people open packs and not get a good card that they actually really want, you're gonna really love this segment, because I went to pretty far into the box. I don't remember how much I went in, but I went pretty freaking deep. I'm talking like deep into the vagina hole. Like, oh man, I went through the fire and flames to get this freaking to get my first Book of Moon, right? And this is what I mean. This is what I freaking mean by implementing the second strategy. This was before I implemented it. I was a freaking fool. If Duel Links Meta was here, he would call me a fool, because I didn't reset. I have gone way too deep. I have gone way too deep. I pulled the good cards like End Dragon. I got the Blackluster Soldier, and my heart broke when I got that Pendulum spell card, so I have that, but again, my heart broke because I honestly thought it was Book of Moon. I remember, actually, I handed my phone to my sister and said, please tell me what the card is, and then she was toying with my emotions. Like, she said it was Book, and then I was like, ah, and then no, it was actually this, and I'm like, you're a freaking jerk. So, yeah, that's funny. If you get a kick out of that. Also, you might get a kick out of this, just watching me open pack after pack after pack, not getting anything good. But this is what I freaking mean. I didn't get Book of Moon early, even though I got good cards. I should have hit the reset button. I should have hit it. But this was before I knew about this strategy that I told you, ladies and gentlemen. So really, I could have did better if I wasn't an idiot, you know, last night. If I wasn't an idiot about approximately 17 hours ago, I would have probably, you know, gotten it sooner and actually had a lot of gems left over. But I burned through all my gems, and then I turned off my camera really quickly because I felt disgraced. I wasted $20, and I was like, oh, my freaking 2 hours of work and wasted. So, yeah, right. So I got upset, and then I just grinded away, and then I got Book of Moon, and it was this deep in the box. Yeah, that's not good, is it? I have exactly 1,422 gems, and here is what you can do with it, using the new strategy. Check this out. Pack number 6 of this box. I think it's a good card. Let's see what it is. Super Soldier? No, it's the Necrosa Bryonic. Awesome. This is like the good card of that archetype, so freaking amazing. Amazing. That's what I wanted Konami to think. Freaking amazing. I wanted this. I freaking want more. I'm gonna reset it. And then, check this out. First pack, Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Heck yeah, this is the card I wanted as well. Like, I wanted this as well. Like, this was gonna be good for Red Eyes, and I love Red Eyes just for the sake of enjoying the game more. I wanted this one, and it gave it to me first pack. And now, I didn't reset again. I thought about it. I honestly thought about it. But then, I was like, no. If I don't think I need more than one of these, right? Because I don't have that much of a fleshed out Red Eyes deck anyway. So, one will just be fine enough just for enjoying the deck. So, I just kept pushing on. Pushing on and pushing on. And check this. Pack 169 was where I got another card. Now, I see at the top there, it's a spell. Now, please, please, you're gonna break my heart. You're gonna break my heart. Yes! It's the Book of Moon! Yeah, you have no idea. This is where I wish I could have recorded it live. Because, one, you could have heard my thought process, what I was actually thinking, to a T. And the freaking reaction I got at getting a freaking glossy Book of Moon within, like, 20 packs of the new opening. Do you realize what this means? When I got that Necros Bryonic, I was like 6 packs in, and I guarantee you it's astronomical odds if I went another 10 and got a Book of Moon. So this, I beat my odds on the last one, because knowing Konami, like, they freaking mind read you. The Book of Moon I wanted would have been at the very bottom. I wouldn't have got a freaking thing. I probably wouldn't even have gotten Archfiend Black Skull Dragon that I got on the reset. And that's what I mean. Do you see what I mean? You beat odds with this strategy that I employed just now. I got a Brianna, great. I can reset. I have nothing to lose. I went only 6 packs. That's nothing. That's less than 400 gems right there. And as I went through, I spent the last of my gems, which again was not a lot. I had under 1,000 at this point, and I got the Archfiend and a Book of Moon, 2 of them. That's good enough. Now I can just dream Ticket the Third, and bam, bam skis, as the other free-to-play god would say it. Not that I'm a free-to-play god, but yeah, bam skis, 2 Book of Moon. I'm solid now. Yeah, no, this is pretty much the end of the video. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this, and try to get the word out as much as you can, because I feel like this strategy actually has something to do to it. Mathematically and statistically, this is perfectly sound. Unless you can somehow prove me wrong, but the math I showed earlier, heck, good luck with that! But yes, please, spread the word about this strategy, and of course, I'll return to you all with another banger. Bye-bye!
To defeat the darkness, I must become the darkness.
I'm ready to duel.
Duel!
You haven't seen anything yet.
No matter what you try, it will only end in your defeat, you fool. So make your move.
Set a monster face down. My turn's over.
Come now. That's your first move? You insult me.